Hello Brown Owls, I hope you're all well. This is going to be the third pack that we send home to you this week. So in the first two packs you've had some English work, some phonics, some maths and some IPC. I'm going to talk to you today about the maths work that we've got in this pack. If you need information on the phonics or the English, you can go to the Green Parrots website and teacher Lachlan will be able to explain it a little bit more. But for the maths work, you'll need your times table worksheet that we gave you in the first pack, and this will help you with the multiplication tables that we've got on two of the worksheets. So the first one we've got is the times table hunt, which is your 2 times table, 3 times table, 5 times table and the 10 times table. So I've written down the first two questions for you. Question 1 is 2 times 3. So if you look on your multiplication table, your times tables, you can find 2 times 3 equals 6, and then you'll be able to write down the answer on your worksheet. If you use your times tables worksheet, it'll help you with this worksheet and also the multiplication tables, times tables on this worksheet. So if we move on to the second worksheet, this one is a colouring one. So once you've figured out the answers, you need to colour the correct shape in the correct colour. So if we look at the first one, it's 1 times 2. If you use your times tables worksheet, and you can go to 1 times 2 equals 2. So you take your answer of 2, and you go to the top here. You've got blue for 0 to 5, purple for 6 to 11, pink for 12 to 17, yellow for 18 to 23, and green for 23 to 28. So if your answer was 2, then you need to colour this block in blue. So you work out the answer to each one. When you've got the answer, you'll colour that shape, that colour. Okay, moving on to your third worksheet. So we've got mixed numbers. These little robots have all got an answer in their stomach. So if you look here and look here, you can see the answers to the questions. What you need to do is figure out what number goes in these circles. So if we look at the first one, the robot has got a 5 in one hand. The answer is 10, but what do you need to put in the blank space? So if we put 5 plus something equals 10, all you need to do is use your hands. So we've got 5 fingers on this hand and 5 fingers on this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you know that you need to put a 5 in this space. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. So if you fill out all the circles on these robots, you'll be able to do it using your 2 hands. Okay, and the last 2 worksheets that we've got for the maths are telling the time. So these are all going to be on analog clocks like we've got in our classroom. So you need to have a look at the first one. On the first one, what you need to do is look at the time on the clock and then write the time in below. So if we have a look at the first time, we'll have the big hand pointed to the 12 and the little hand pointed to the 3. So we know if the big hand is pointed to the 12, it means it's o'clock. And if the little hand's pointed to the 3, it would be 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock. And with some of the other ones, the big hand is pointed down towards the 6. So if we erase this and point the big hand down to the 6, we know that it's going to be half past. So when you write down your answer, you would put half past 3. Okay, so you've got 12 clocks on there. You need to write the answers below each clock, and then you'll have finished that worksheet. And you can go on to the last clock one that I'm going to talk about today. So on this worksheet, the times have been written below the clocks. So what you need to do is draw the hands. So this one, all the top line are all o'clock. So you know this big hand is always going to be pointed up to the 12. So the first one says 5 o'clock. So you point the big hand up to the 12, and the little hand, which is the hour hand, you point down to the 5. So, as I said, you need to use your times tables worksheet for the multiplication. It'll help you with those worksheets. And in the pack number 1 and 2, so in the first 2 packs that you had, you can again use this worksheet with your maths work. If you've got any questions about the pack, you can contact us on Bluebird Facebook. You can send a message and Teacher Karen or Teacher Kendall will be able to reply to you. And I hope to see you all soon. Thanks, bye bye.